Hollywood is at it again, pushing the boundaries of political correctness and woke culture. But there's one legend who's not having any of it. Sylvester Stallone has always been the guy who stands tall in the face of adversity, on screen and off. But now he's facing a new kind of battle, one that's against the very culture that's taking over Hollywood.
What's going on with this country in general nowadays? I mean, like your generation, seriously. Come on. And these pronouns. What the fuck is with the pronouns? He, she, him, they, the, boom, bang, bop, bang, cool. You know what my pronoun is? Guess. Time's up. It, as in it, can't take this shit anymore.
And that's exactly why Stallone is still the man. He's not bowing down, not apologizing for speaking the truth. In Tulsa King, he goes right after the pronoun debate and social media obsession, reminding us how absurd some of these trends have become. Stallone didn't just stop at poking fun, he's taking a stand. Woke Hollywood is obsessed with sensitivity, virtue signaling, and changing the rules for everyone. And guess what? Stallone isn't bending to those new rules. He's sticking to what he believes in, good old-fashioned values like family, loyalty, and most of all, common sense. And Stallone's commitment to these values isn't just something he shows on screen, it's something he lives. He's passed those same principles down to his family. Discipline, strength, and a no-nonsense approach to life.
We get this question a lot, what was it like growing up with your dad? And I said, it's really interesting because he would have us train every morning, but he wasn't training us in normal sports that our friends were doing.
It's not a normal world.
My dad raised us like little military brats.
You get up at 5:30, you do 10 push-ups, you do 10 clean and jerks. You don't know what that is? Look it up on YouTube. It's with a bar, it's heavy, and it sucks.
For decades, Stallone has been a symbol of American heroism. Rocky fighting against the odds, Rambo defending justice with pure grit. And in today's world, where Hollywood's more concerned with being woke than telling real stories, Stallone's refusing to let them rewrite the script.
For example, when Rocky would never be made today. This never would have happened. It's over. Majority. The Godfather wouldn't be made today. I don't think it's going to ever have the golden era that it's had by far because the audience, the demographic is different.
In a recent interview, Stallone revealed something shocking. Films like Rocky and The Godfather, they wouldn't even get made today. Can you believe that? Why? Because Hollywood is more focused on offending no one instead of telling stories that matter. Stallone said it himself. The heroes we used to cheer for, like Rocky Balboa, aren't allowed anymore. Too tough, too real for the delicate tastes of today's woke elites. But Stallone isn't just complaining, he's doing something about it. He's still making films and TV that celebrate the values Hollywood wants to cancel. Look at Tulsa King, where Stallone's character doesn't mince words about the ridiculousness of today's trends. Stallone's not just delivering punches, he's delivering messages, and they're hitting harder than ever. But there's more to Stallone than just taking on woke Hollywood. Look at the themes he's always championed: patriotism, family, and resilience. Whether it's Rambo, Creed, or his latest projects, Stallone reminds us of the core values that built America. He's not interested in making films that cater to the whims of cancel culture. He's in it to tell stories about real heroes, people who stand for something. Take Rambo, Last Blood.
They took the only family I ever had. I'm gonna hurt you real bad.
It's not just about action. It's about fighting for what's right, even when it's not popular. Stallone's character goes up against human traffickers, fighting for his niece's life. But in today's Hollywood, that kind of heroism is considered problematic.
But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
And while woke culture wants to pretend it's all about progress, Stallone knows better. He's showing us that America needs to remember the basics: hard work, loyalty, and standing up for what you believe in, even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it's uncomfortable. Now, there's a particular quote circulating on Twitter that has caught everyone's attention. According to the rumor, Stallone reportedly said, "I won't have a bunch of granola moms and their soy boy husbands telling me what I can and can't do on my set. The wokeness can get lost. We don't need it." Now, while it hasn't been officially confirmed that Stallone said these exact words, fans agree. It sounds exactly like something he would say. Whether it's true or not, this perfectly reflects the no-nonsense, straight-shooter approach Stallone is known for. But there's another thing about Stallone that stands out. He's one of the last action titans. In a time when action heroes were truly larger than life, he built a career on grit, muscle, and sheer willpower, qualities that Hollywood now seems to shy away from. In today's landscape, where many male actors are celebrated for being more in touch with their emotions or feminine side, Stallone represents something different, something timeless. He's from an era where masculinity was about overcoming the odds, defending what you believe in, and staying true to yourself no matter what. Stallone often talks about how modern Hollywood is lacking the kinds of men that defined his generation, men who weren't afraid to be tough, to fight for what's right, and to show the world what true grit looks like. Back in the 80s and 90s, action stars like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and Bruce Willis were household names. These men embodied a raw and unapologetic form of masculinity that was all about strength, loyalty, and resilience. Today, that image is becoming rarer and rarer, and Stallone has voiced his frustration about how modern Hollywood has traded in those iconic traits for something he feels lacks the same power. These heroic icons aren't just relics of the past. They're a reminder of what Hollywood once stood for and what it's slowly losing. Their commitment to traditional values, hard work, and resilience have made them the last action titans. In a world where everything seems to be shifting, they stand tall, refusing to bend to the trends, standing for what they believe in. So if you're tired of the wokeness, the noise, and you just want to see heroes being heroes, subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, share this video, and let's keep celebrating the legends who built Hollywood with blood, sweat, and grit. Because the spirit of the last action titans will never die as long as we keep it alive.